Your rabbit just bit you, and your first thought was, it hates me. But what if that bite wasn't anger at all? What if it was the opposite? Picture this. You've had a long day. You come home, excited to see your rabbit. You reach into the enclosure, you're smiling, you're gentle, and then it happens. Those tiny teeth clamp down on your hand, hard. You pull back, confused, maybe a little hurt, not just physically. You start wondering if you're doing something wrong. You start wondering if your rabbit even likes you. Most rabbit owners have been here, and almost every single one of them walks away with the wrong answer. Here's what people think when a rabbit bites. They think aggression. They think the rabbit is mean, territorial, broken, maybe even dangerous. So they pull away. They stop trying to bond. They give the rabbit space, not because it's the right thing to do, but because they're scared or discouraged. And that's where the real damage happens. Because the truth about rabbit biting is something most owners never get told. Rabbits don't think like dogs. They don't think like cats. They have their own psychological world, ancient, deeply wired, incredibly complex, and biting is one of their most layered forms of communication. It's not always what you think it is, not even close. Let's start with the most important thing to understand about rabbits. They are prey animals. Every instinct they have evolved over millions of years to keep them alive in a world where something is always hunting them. That shapes everything. Their body language, their moods, their trust. And here's the first key insight. When a rabbit feels cornered or surprised, biting is a reflex, not a decision. If you approach too fast, reach in from above, or move unpredictably, the rabbit's brain doesn't think that's my owner. It thinks threat. The bite is survival instinct, pure and automatic. It's not personal, it's prehistoric. The second thing to understand is that rabbits have an incredibly sensitive concept of personal space. Unlike dogs who love being grabbed and hugged, rabbits are hardwired to be uncomfortable when something comes at them from above. In the wild, that's exactly how a predator strikes. From the top, from behind, out of nowhere. So when your hand descends into their space, even with love in your heart, their body reads it as danger. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Sometimes, a bite isn't fear at all. Sometimes, it's frustration. Rabbits are shockingly intelligent animals with strong opinions. If they want to move and you're in the way, they'll bite. If they want to explore and something is blocking them, they'll bite. It's their version of saying excuse me, except they never learn to be polite about it. There's also a type of biting that comes from overstimulation. You're petting your rabbit. Everything feels fine. Then suddenly, chomp. This one confuses people the most. But what happened is simple. At some point, the petting crossed from pleasure into overwhelm. Rabbits have a threshold. They reach it quietly. And when they do, they give you the only signal they know how to give. One sharp warning. And then there's hormonal biting. Unneutered and unspayed rabbits go through surges of hormonal energy that make them more reactive, more territorial, more likely to lash out. This isn't personality, it's biology running the show. Here's what breaks my heart about this whole thing. When your rabbit bites you, in most cases, it's not coming from a dark place. It's coming from a place of fear, confusion, or overwhelm. It's a creature doing its absolute best to communicate something it has no other words for. Imagine not being able to speak. Imagine feeling scared, or overstimulated, or frustrated, and the only thing you could do was use your body to say stop. That's your rabbit. Every single time. When people misread the bite and respond with punishment, distance, or giving up, the rabbit doesn't get better. It gets worse. The fear deepens. The trust erodes, and eventually you end up with a rabbit that is genuinely fearful, genuinely reactive, and genuinely alone in its own home. Rabbits are social animals. They feel loneliness, they feel stress, and a rabbit that has learned it's human doesn't understand it. That's a rabbit living in quiet suffering every single day. So what do you actually do? First, always approach from the side. Let your rabbit come to you whenever possible. Get down to their level. Let them sniff your hand before you touch them. Learn to read the moments before the bite. The flattened ears, the tense body, the sudden stillness. That's the real warning. The bite is just the last resort. If your rabbit is hormonal, talk to your vet about spaying or neutering. It makes an enormous difference in behavior. And when a bite happens, stay calm. Don't yell, don't pull away dramatically. Just be still, be quiet, and try again tomorrow. Trust with a rabbit is not built in a day. It's built in 1,000 small, patient moments. Your rabbit didn't bite you because it hates you. It bit you because it's still learning that you're safe. And the only question that matters now is, are you willing to be patient enough to prove it?